Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime, The Dinner Table Detective. We have the synopsis from my anime list. That in Kunitachi City, Tokyo, Reiko Hoshu, a rookie detective at the Kunitachi Police Department, is also the heiress of the globally renowned Hoshu Group. She tackles challenging cases alongside Inspector Kazamatsuri, heir to the Kazamatsuri Motors family business, and Kageyama, her sharp-tongued butler and driver. With biting remarks like, "Are your eyes merely decorative, my lady?" Kageyama not only critiques Reiko's lack of detective skills, but also brilliantly solves the mystery at hand. The sharp-tongued butler meets classic detective fiction in this unique mystery series. We have supposedly 12 episodes. I watched the first 3. Now, our main character is the woman, Reiko Hoshu. Now, as it is stated here, she is the heiress of some rich family, and it feels like she's cosplaying as a detective. The same with the other dude cosplaying as a detective. And then we have like a detective cosplaying as a butler. I don't know. This is mostly comedy, like 80% comedy, maybe 20% crime solving. And first off, so we have those 3 characters. The female character is she's meh. She can be really obnoxious. She's more or less incompetent. She's not a detective. I don't know why, but she's just not. We have the white dress dude who's like her boss. Maybe he's a detective. She's like some kind of assistant. He's also useless. They just suck at solving mysteries. And then we have the butler who is good, but this series is just not that good. So we have 2 aspects. We have the characters, and 2 of them are pretty meh. The butler sharp-tongued, sure, hahaha, funny. But it doesn't really do much if you don't have the rest of the cast being interesting. Especially the white dressed guy is just so obnoxious. And my main problem is that the crime solving is not even interesting. It's just really bad. So, as example, the first case is there was a woman that got attacked, and she was still conscious, and she said, "I got attacked by a young woman with a red dress and a green pendant." Okay, we have some way to narrow down the culprit. I mean, we know who the ones are that are potentially the culprit. We put them all into one room. We already get the first thing. We have like the hotel owner coming in and like, yeah, you have to clear the room by like 5. You have to clear more or less the hotel. You have to go by 5. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? This is an investigation. Fuck you. We closed down the hotel, but no. Our detectives are like, yeah, no, we do. And I'm like, why? Then we go and we just interrogate these potential culprits without really searching for any clues. We don't search for the weapon. We don't search for any things that could lead to the culprit. We just interrogate. And then we do some wishy-washy stuff and like, oh, this is the culprit. And that's it. I mean, there's more stuff to it, but we don't really have evidence. We just say, hey, you are probably the culprit. The culprit runs away, and we are like, yup, it was her. And it's like, okay, evidence, hello? And anyway, we have only 2 cases in these 3 episodes. In the second case, we are dealing with a murder case. Oh, cool. So we have a murder case. We have a weapon. That weapon got displaced. We find out later, okay, why it got displaced. The person that died had a dying message that got wiped. We find out what the dying message is. And because of an interaction we only heard about earlier on, we are like, oh, because this interaction happened and the person that is supposedly the culprit did not see the interaction, but the dying message was a different one, which we assume was from the culprit. That makes him the culprit. We don't have any fingerprints on the weapon. We don't have any DNA or any real evidence to support, hey, he is the person that did the deed. It just, yeah, circumstantial evidence, and it should point to him. Regardless of all the other stuff that is very meh, because the person that displaced the evidence was not the same that killed the person. So the main culprit, it was someone else, because they did that because of the dying message, and it makes very little sense, but sure. It is not good. In contrast, last season we had Dr. Detective. That was a lot more enjoyable. Same as in that case, the police in this anime are totally useless, and I don't know why. Why are they shown as useless? In Detective Conan, police are pretty good. They're doing their job. Here, they do not. It's like, in the second case, we have, in the first case, the point with the hotel owner, he's like shooing them away, which is like, this should not fly. This is in ongoing investigation. In the second case, where someone really died, so a murder case, you have, this is in the house, and this has like multiple generation in it for some reason. I don't know if they went over because of some meeting or whatever. There are multiple generations, there are a bunch of people, and they are just left alone while the investigation is going on. They're not like confined in a room to be like, hey, you have to wait here so we can then interrogate you one at a time, or you have to wait here so you don't get rid of evidence that could be somewhere else in the house. No, they can just roam around. It is so far, because this is a lot of rich family stuff, which is another part. We are only involved with rich family stuff, or rich families. There is a typical, all the family is like, oh, we need to go to the safe to find out the will, to see what the will really said. And I'm like, the police should just be like, hey, you cannot do that. You cannot, even if the safe is not relevant, we don't know at this point. Maybe there's something inside that points to the culprit. But it's like, they are shown as totally incompetent again. And now we have 2 detectives that are also incompetent. The butler is the only one that solves the cases, which is... Again, last season we had the Dr. Detective. I do not like the doctor, the main character, or not the main character, but the main female character. I found her a little bit grating. However, she knows what she's doing. She is solving cases. Those 2 here, they are not solving cases. It feels really not good. So people gave it a 6.34 on my anime list and any list. I don't know why this did not search. What do we have? We have 58%. So they are mostly the same, a little bit lower. And I also would say this is like a 6 out of 10. I could even see it go lower. I would say do not watch this. If you want a detective show by the Dr. Detective from last season, I don't know if there's another one this season. I will have to see. But if you itch for this detective stuff, drama, uncovering the truth, this is not it. Just watch Detective Conan, I guess. A couple episodes and then you have your fill.